TitleMatchNetwork.com.
I hate scripted wrestling because I think it kills your ability to learn. What are you going to do if somebody breaks a leg or something? You got to ad-lib it.
Right.
You got to have your start, your middle, and your finish. You have your start, your body, then your ending. Everything else should be ad-libbed. I never went out there knowing what I was going to do when I wrestled the Four Horsemen. And they were some of the best matches of all time. Some of those six-mans we had in cages with those guys were unbelievable. Some of the matches we had with the Freebirds were unbelievable. And we weren't all six good workers with the Freebirds either. They couldn't work and we couldn't work. But they came off great.
All right.
Because they were great heels. The Samoan SWAT team, the Wild Samoans, some of our best matches with those guys. You know, every one of those matches we listened to the heel. And that art is gone in the business because everybody wants to be the hero. Everybody wants to be the top dog. The art of God. Why do you think? I mean, that's why I get so pissed that I wasn't there to acknowledge Flair the other day. He taught me so much, and I listened to Flair and Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard teach me, and Ole Anderson teach me the business. You know, and that's part of the business that's gone, and it pisses me off because I should be in that office handing it down to my craft, and because of egos and other bullshit. I'm not there handing my craft down to people that I should be. I spent 20 years in this business in the ring with top guys. Not a lot of people could say that. I got a gimmick that's going 25 years strong. And if you ask people, they think I was in the ring yesterday. They can't tell because that's how strong the gimmick was. And was so, I hate to say it wasn't so much more popular than other gimmicks, but
it was so over.
I was blessed with a gimmick.
Right.
If it was somebody else, I'd pat them on the back and think, congratulations, God bless you, you know. But in our business, a lot of animosity and jealousy, and sometimes, you know, it happens that way. But, you know, it's just one of those things in our business. And I don't understand why whatever company doesn't take advantage of that. If you go on tour overseas, like for instance, I know TNA has been over in Europe and wants to go back over. Let me be the guy that goes over there and do personal appearances for TNA and do the pre-sales for you. Like WWF used to do.
Right.
They'd send a guy over 3 months ahead of time and do pre-sales and sell out everybody that sponsored you. You have their venue sell out because they would make a mini event of the event.
Right.
And I don't know why somebody's not doing that, man. Because today's age with WWE 24/7 playing, and it's all the AWA, ECW, WCW, you know, WWF, WWE, NWA stuff. Well, who do you think is the main event in most of it?
Right.
Hawk and I, at some time or another, let's use it. It's playing all the time. Use it.
I'm going to ask you later on in the interview what you think about, you know, today's wrestling and what needs to be changed, because I'm sure you'd go off on that forever. How did you wind up with Christy Hemme, and what are your thoughts on her?
I don't know who threw Christy Hemme in with us, and I didn't mind because she was a good piece of eye candy.
Right.
I mean, you know, I felt bad for Christy because she was all excited to be with us. I think she knew where it had the potential to go because she was familiar with the Road Warrior, Mystique, and everything else, and she knew if it got really big, she'd be making some money and stuff. But all of a sudden, one day we're up at the gorilla position, and Vince says, "Get the hell away from those guys. You do not, the Road Warriors do not need a girl." And so we just sit there, looked at each other, and Chrissy went off crying, you know. So I felt kind of bad for her, you know.
Right.
In a way, Vince is right. I mean, you know, Sonny never really lasted long with us. And that was, the poor girl was at a different point in her life at that time. She's changed a lot now. She's got herself back in the game, you know. But